Begin with this. School District 20 in Colorado Springs is putting 2 books back on the shelves after removing them from some libraries last year. In April, some parents complained the books had explicit sexual content and should not be accessible at school. News 5's Ellen Hopkins explains why the decision to remove the books was reversed.
Whether or not the books pushed by Sapphire or identical by Ellen Hopkins belong in schools has been a debate in D20. Darcy and a group of parents in D20 sent complaints to the former superintendent saying books contained obscenity. The superintendent then left it up to the principals at each school to decide whether or not to remove books from the libraries. Some schools did.
The superintendent and Academy D20 did not follow the correct process and just quickly removed those books.
One District 20 parent disagreed with the quick removal of the books and decided to challenge the process. So he made a complaint of his own, saying the Bible was just as explicit.
They can't have one standard for literature and another standard for so-called holy books.
The district admitted they failed to follow their own guidelines for an official book challenge.
We feel that parents should have the right to say, we at least need to know if our kids are checking out these books. We want some type of stake in this process.
While others feel
children should be allowed to check out any book they want. Again, you tend to have books at the reading level of students, but to pull this from middle school and high school is censorship.
Before books can be removed, they must go through a formal process. So now books are back. This has caused controversy between local and national activist groups.
They can counsel their own children about how they feel about these books, but they can't deprive other people's children of the opportunity to read for themselves.
On the contrary, if you want to show your kids these books that are just basically porn, more power to you. It's just not the role of the state.
D20 says the number of official book challenges has increased significantly over the past school year. 5 books went through the review process last year. None of them were banned. Reporting in Colorado Springs, Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.
Eleanor, thank you. The number of challenges to ban unique book titles in the U.S. jumped 40% in 2022. That's according to the American Library Association. They say more than 2,500 books were banned or challenged in libraries. Most of the books included LGBTQ+ and sexually explicit content. Here's a look at the top 3 books challenged the most. The first, Gender Queer. It was found to be too sexually explicit. The next is called All Boys Aren't Blue, also found to be too sexually explicit. The third is The Bluest Eye. It includes content related to rape and incest.